Welcome back to Plot Coven. In our last episode, we saw how Umbrella built a secret empire in the Arklay Mountains. But a secret this big can't be buried forever. I am Gilda, and this is Plot Coven. Today we are going to talk about 100,000 people who woke up in Raccoon City on the 24th September 1998 thinking that it's just a normal Thursday. They had no idea that they were living already inside a giant petri dish. By the end of this week, the city wouldn't just be dead, it will be deleted. Let's talk about how Umbrella Corporation turned into a literal apocalypse. It all started with the mid-management spat. William Birkin, a guy that definitely has the mad scientist statue on LinkedIn, tried to walk away with Umbrella's newest toy, the G-Virus. Of course, Umbrella responded the way they always do, with bullets. Now, let's talk about the G-Virus. It stands for Golgotha. And unlike the T-Virus, which is just rooting your brain and makes you hungry, the G-Virus is a total genetic rewrite. Now, let me tell you, it's not just a virus. It's an evolution on speed. The T-Virus is a stagnant pond. The G-Virus is a freaking hurricane. They sent the Alpha team to collect the samples and left Birkin in the mud. Big mistake. Birkin injected himself with the virus. He literally turned himself into a living nightmare, having a giant eyeball for a shoulder and crush the virus under his boots. The T-Virus leaked into the water. The rats ate it up and suddenly the city tap water became a cocktail for the undead. Every glass of water in Raccoon City was now a ticking bomb. The Raccoon City Police Department, they were doomed. Their headquarters was an all-art museum. It was nice for the aesthetics. Not the best for a zombie siege. Imagine being Chief Irons, realizing that your city is turning into a buffet. The officers, they did the best, more or less, but you can't really stop something that is already dead. While the rookie Leon Kennedy was having his worst first day in human history, the RPD was becoming a maze of blood and closed doors. They sent in the UBCS mercenaries, told that they were there to save the civilians. Was it true? In reality, they were combat data collectors. Umbrella wanted to see how the monsters were performing against the trained soldiers. So the mercenaries were as much victims as the civilians. Sent there to die for stock price. October 1st, 1998. Now, the US government realizing that they cannot contain the virus. The decision was made. Operation Bacillus. At dawn, a thermobaric missile was launched. The flash of light, Raccoon City and 100,000 people were erased from the map. Umbrella claimed that it was a meltdown, but the truth was far more infectious. Raccoon City was now gone, but the nightmare was just the beginning. The survivors were now targets, and the G-Virus was still out there. In part 3, we are following the survivors in the dark. Tell me, if you were in Raccoon City, where would you hide? Let me know in the comment section. If you are part of the Coven, then hit the subscribe button. If you want to be part of it, then do the same. And see you next time.